You know, I am the Moshiach. I was appointed by Almighty God, the God of Israel, and there's nothing this world can do about it. I'm here. I'm going to be firm, direct, and tough to keep the world in line, saith the Lord thy God of Israel. And yes, what I mentioned before about those who have slandered my holy name, spoke ill of me, denied me, and laughed at me, yes, their families, their sisters and brothers, their mothers and fathers, their wives and husbands, their children, they're all going to pay the consequences for going against the Moshiach, the Messiah. But this has to be done. They have to die along with those who have slandered my holy name, spoke ill of me, denied me, and laughed at me. This is to keep those that live in eternity from now as a record, so they'll know not to ever go against the Moshiach, the Messiah. Because not only do they die, but also their family dies. When you go against the Moshiach, which is a part of God, you also go against Almighty God. And He does whatever He wants to do if you offend Almighty God. So eternity from now, they know not to ever go against the Moshiach, because their mothers and fathers will die and roast for eternity. Their sisters and brothers will die and roast for eternity. Their children will die and roast for eternity. And their wives and husbands will die and roast for eternity because of them. So that will keep those in line not to ever go against Almighty God, the God of Israel, the God of the universe, or go against the Moshiach, which is a part of Almighty God, or Israel for that matter. You're going to be obedient to Almighty God. I am going to rule with an iron fist. Everybody's going to be in harmony with one another, just like the animals. They're going to live in harmony. They're going to coexist. Just like the humans are going to coexist with the animals, they're going to coexist with all creation and be beautiful unto the Lord thy God. This has to be done so sin no longer comes into the world. So Satan will no longer come into the world. So see, it has to be done. It has to come to pass for the sake of those for eternity from now. Those who have slandered my holy name, spoke ill of me, denied me, laughed at me, will surely die along with their families, their sisters and brothers, mothers and fathers, their children, and their wives and husbands, as a lesson and an example not to ever go against the holy Jewish Moshiach or Almighty God, the God of Israel, the God of the universe. Because not only you will lose, but your family will lose. That will keep you in line and keep the world in line. Almighty God's holy will is going to come to pass. And as I mentioned before, I'm going to be firm, direct, and tough in order to save your life and the lives of your families and do Almighty God's holy will and rule the world according to Almighty God's holy thoughts and will. All of this is going to come to pass, and there's nothing this world can do about it. There's absolutely nothing this world can do about it. The Moshiach is here. I'm here. I am here, saith the Lord thy God of Israel. And there's nothing this world can do about it. Baruch Hashem, Adonai, Elohim.